kurva, fix vás vítám u tohle nového videa na Kingdom Come Deliverance. Samozřejmě mám nový mikrofon, musím to ještě malinko poladit, ale já si myslím, že takhle to je optimální. No, včera vyšel patch, 6 gigový. Hra je lépe optimalizovaná, zdá se mi, že ty situace se dají lepší, ale samozřejmě to ještě není dotáhnutý do konce. Já se mu Alburaka, ke mně pojď, konino. A jdeme pokračovat v hlavním příběhu zase dále. No. Furt to není úplně tip-top, ale když se podíváte, jo, je to o mnoho lepší. Samozřejmě se to furt musí dokreslovat, ale už vám se nejsou takový ty gripy, že jo, jakoby, že vám klesnou FPSka, seká se vám hra, jo. Tohle, jo, si se tohoto zkazí pojem. Hele. Jo, a prý, že neumím lítat, No občas trvá, když se ta hra načte, když se to všechno to dokolí.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
the bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Meroyed. Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a what you call them. I want to know what they're facking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
Is just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppredel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Meroyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Meroyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Hey, watch it! Loud.
No, tak my se budeme muset vydat do Merhojet a vyslechnout zajatce. Vypadněte, kurva. Tak, i ta mapa je lepší. Nebo jako by to cestování, ne mapa. Jo, nezdá se mi tak, že by se to jako sekalo, že ono to jede furt rovnoměrně stejnou rychlostí. Vyháčkovávání zámku je jiné, ne jako že by se změnil systém toho vyháčkovávání, ale změnilo se ten vzhled, jo, že tam jsou takový kliky háky a díky tomu se můžeme držet, jo, ale líp se nám v tom orientuje tím pádem, no. Tak. Už tam budem? Ještě ne, sedím, že nepotkávám žádného posestného ani přepadení. Ale tak tím líp, aspoň nás to neozdržuje, neotravuje. Tak a jsme v mrchojedách, tak my jdeme zatím za... No, mám hlaďák, já se podívám, nemám tady žádný jídlo. Kurva. Co budu dělat? Je tady nějaký shop? Já vůbec nevím. Já jsem v mrchojedech nikdy moc dlouho nebyl. Jo, tady. Zelinář. Tyhle ty kliky háky neznamenají. Sorry. Asi tím, že špinaví nejsme. Tak ty vole, kde máme toho zajatce? Tady je další šulin. Bude určitě... Předtím je stráž, to v místě. No, já se podívám tamhle. Jo, jsme tady.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in... My respects to you.
I need to talk to that captive.
Sorry, no one's allowed inside. Melikar's orders.
But I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy, and I urgently need to question the captive.
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't let you in. If you want to talk to the captive, you have to get permission from Melikar.
No, tak si naser kokote, vole. Kde pak se nachází Melichar? Není tady? Někde. Melichar. Flygun se tady válí.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Cobbler. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you. I could do with a bite to eat.
Hey!
Promiň, musím se nažrat.
Folks these days.
No, takže my jdeme se poptat, co tady koho co řádí. Tady ten je zdravý, tady vápno není. Tamhle je.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
He took me into his garrison.
Hal, the blacksmith's boy, in the service of his lordship. Who'd have ever thought it? My luck hasn't been so good.
You survived. That's something to thank God for.
True enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn! Tell me about the raid.
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that bandit. What happens after is no skin off my nose.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the raiders?
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave.
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits?
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them.
What? You mounted an assault against them?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
About this sickness. When did this plague start?
The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people.
What are the signs that someone's getting sick?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure.
Who's ill now?
I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home.
No, takže my jdeme pátrat dále. Jdeme se vyptat po té nemoci. To nám zřejmě pomůže. Tady máme.
What the hell are you?
Držu.
Who are you? Can't you see we have the plague cross on the door?
Please accept my condolences.
Thank you. My poor, good husband. I took care of him as much as I could, but this morning...
I'm sorry to hear that.
What do you need from me?
They sent me to the monastery for help, but I need to know how the disease shows itself.
Yes, I'll tell you everything. But first help me bury my husband. I'm too weak. And Melachar said the dead should be buried at once.
Of course I'll help you.
Thank you. We have to bury him at the back of the house. There's a lovely linden tree there.
I understand. I'll dig the grave there.
Thank you. When you're ready, come back. I'll say goodbye for now.
No, takže jdeme kopat hrobeček, už mě to něco připomíná. Musíme najít lopatu, ta je kde, do prdele. Tady jsou vidle. Tady nic, tady nic. Já možná tu lopatu mám i u sebe, ale čím víc lopat, tím víc money. Ale já se tady prohlídnu po dvorku. Jestli něco tady neuvidím, tady ještě zalezu do toho. Tady jsou vidle. No, nevidím tady lopatu. Jo. Ne, tak. Se podívám, jestli mám lopatu. Mám ji dokonce u sebe. To mění plány. Tak, mám vykopaný hrob.
It's done.
Thank you. Now please take him there. Oh, Lord.
Hehe, nesu jako pytel sraček. No, půjdeme ho pochovat teda. Potom asi zodpoví nějaký otázky. Ale tak, tohle je slušnost podle mě. Dopřát poslednímu odpočinku. Tak, tady máme vykopaný ten hrob. Tak, máme to.
Will you please tell me about his illness?
Certainly. My husband had the fever all over.
Anything else?
He had great pains in his belly. He said it felt like it'd been stuffed with rocks. He was writhing all night through. It must have hurt terribly.
Thank you.
Tak jo, díky ti moc, holka. Tu tvoji lopatu jsem sice nenašel, ale ona je vevnitř, ne? Myslím. A jo, tady máme lopatu, že jo? Nic, berem. Tak, tam se jdeme poptat na tu nemoc taky.
Brother, dearest brother, is that you?
Yes, it's me, your, brother.
Everyone is nearly here. We need to get the scallops for the fair.
Tell me, brother, how are you feeling?
Wait, you're not my brother? You're one of those brutes. Brother, lock the door. They're back again, please, God, no.
Brother, don't you recognize me? It's me. I'm your brother. I was gone for a long time. I've come back home for Advent, remember?
Yes, yes, I remember. Give me a drink of water, brother. I'm thirsty, terribly thirsty. I feel like I'm burning in hell. I can drink a pitcher of water and right away I'm parched again.
Podat mu vodu? Já nevím, jestli mám u sebe nějakou vodu. Kde já vodu seženu do prdele?
Brother? Oh, yeah,
Drž hubu furt. Nemůžu s tím ani mluvit, takže to asi skončilo. No, jdeme k dalšímu baráčku. A to jsme tam, kde jsme byli. Tady skočím.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
I've come to help your wife.
To help her over to the other side. Isn't that God's own truth?
I'm sorry that they killed your son. I truly am sorry. But if you don't want that disease to take your wife, you'll let me see her right away. I can help her.
I don't want her taken, no.
There. You see?
What? Are you a quack?
Something like that.
Then go to it. Go!
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
Make it stop.
Fever. Just like Melchar's wife.
To je všechno asi tady. Já nevím, koho všechno prohledávat nebo prozkoumávat, co kdo má, hej. Se podívám ještě tady. Udělám takhle. A takhle, dobrý.
Go away. Leave me alone.
No, ale tady žádný kříž ani není, že jo? Do prdele, ty vole, jsem se sekl ve dveřích. Ty vole, to neví. Já tě nechám vyspat, ale pust mě ven. Pičis. Nic, já to zkusím udělat úplně jinak. Myslím, že mi to někde pomohlo. Ne. Že to nepomůže. Že mi bránil štít, že ho projít. Ne, jak si zavřít zvenčí. Proboříme tu texturu. Ty vole. Tak to mě posere. No, zandali jsme to teda. Tamhle je káť. No, jsem rád, že jsem se o to dostal, že jsem to nemusel načítat. Tak jdeme dále. Tak, je tady kříž, je tady kříž. A komu je špatně? Jo.
Fever.
Počka, tohle je sláma,
Just like
že?
Melchar's wife.
What? Don't speak to me.
A já furt. Jdeme se podívat dále. Tady ne, tady ne. Tady máme taky kříž.
No, let me sleep.
God, I can't bear the pain. Lord, what are you punishing me for?
Za všechno. Tu, ten zařezává jak já, to se dělám prdel. Nic, no, já to vidím teda. Že se podívám ještě sem, do baráčku. Je tady kříž, je tady kříž.
Jesus, lad, what are you doing here? Can't you see the plague cross on the door?
I'm here because of it. The monastery sent me to help.
God bless you, boy. It's about time.
I need to know exactly what you're suffering from.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a dreadful fever. My wife, too. I recall almost nothing of yesterday. I was raving for most of it.
Is there anything else? Apart from the fever?
Well, forgive me for saying so. The shit just pours out of me. I can't keep anything in. I'm completely worn out. My wife's the same.
You have my thanks. I'll try to bring help.
Wait a minute, will you? I have one favor to ask.
So tell me.
I need to write my will. Can you write?
I might manage that.
Excellent. So get writing.
Yes?
I, Vincent, son of Vincent, grandson of Vincent of Merhoyed, do bequeath my estate and all my worldly goods to my wife Wilma. If my wife were to pass away with me, I bequeath all to my cousin Dobesh, at this time the cobbler in Janovitz. In no event shall my prodigal son Elia, the layabout and good-for-nothing, inherit a single groschen, all customs and traditions aside.
Should I write that too?
Yes, and then write, the executor of my last will is to be my good friend, Father Fabian, presently the parish priest at the Church of St. Martin in Sasso.
Anything else?
This will was written down by. What is your name?
Henry. Presently in fealty to Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Well, I never. That will add some weight. Here, take my ring, so Fabian will know it to be truly from me. You can never be sure nowadays.
All right, I'll head off then.
Yes, go now. Go before you catch the disease. Then where will we be?
No, já ten úkol udělám samozřejmě později, já si ještě umím jednou. Jo, tamhle. Takže my se vydáme do kláštera. A já to udělám teďka. Děti, to v pohodě. No, my se vydáme teda za otcem Fabiánem. Jestli najdu vstup do jeho chýše, tak jdu asi špatně. Jdu špatně. Je tady v tom baráku, takže musíme přes... Má tady koně. A já se hned zadecháš. Tady je zbrojíř. Takže jsem utřel. Takže to je jedno. Tak já udělám později ten úkol, to nevadí. Pojď ke mně, koníku. Tak jo, vydáme se za felčarem. To pomůže. Odpálíme stodolu. A, Johanka.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My God, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka. What's happening here? Oh my God.
To tady, to je vedlejší úkol, to vás tím zdržovat nebudu.
Alright.
Last week.
Já se tady potom pro něj vrátím. Tak. Tady máme tručku. Ne, my jdeme za tím Nikoladem, nebo jak se jmenuje. Za tím felčarem takovým. Nak. Nazdar, chlape.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully, and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
Tak.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Kde šubu?
Hey, watch it.
Co je na hovno? Ne. To je špatně tady. Počkat, tahle knížka, ne ještě? No... Ne. To není ono. Tohle je ono. Tak schválně.
I think I have.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. Good luck, Brother Nicodemus.
And to you, Henry.
Tak. Číst. Plníkovice nepotřebujeme, protijed, ne. Lovcova domácí, zhouba taky ne, mluvka taky ne. Ne, taky ne. Ne, živá voda taky ne, pálenka taky ne, ezop taky ne. Mazání jako by nepomůže, mrchojecký lék, tohle potřebujeme. Přichystěj čistou vodu, 2 hrstky bodláků, 1 hrstku kozlíků a uhlí. Bodlák hoď do kotlíku a vyvař po 2 otočky, pak přidej hrst kozlíků, povař 1 otočku. Nechej vychladnout, nakonec přidej uhlí a už nevař, takyže jasný. Takže voda... No, tak. Nevím, vodu. No, trochu to blbne. Takže máme přidat co? Bodlák, hoď do kotlíku a vař 2 otočky. A jako... Jasný. Jak máme vařit, když nemáme ingredience, že jo? Kde se ženu bodlák? Číst, otevřít. Jasný. Už to bylo divný. No, budeme skákat. Tak už bychom tam měli být každou chvilku tak. Jasný, že jo, my jsme neměli bylinky. Takže voda. Tak bodlák hoď do kosty, do kotlíku a povař, nebo vař 2 otočky. Trošku to blbne. Od toho to tam nedělalo, to dělalo až od toho updateu toho to takhle blbne. Já jsem to posral. Teďka to čtu. Do prdele, doufám, že to půjde. Já bych měl na to mít achievement, nebo achievement, skill. Prosím, 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 prosím. Jako já vím, kde ho sehnat teďka rychle, jo, ale... Mám jenom... Tak znovu a lépe. Já vím, kde ho teda rychle sehnat. Ne, bodlák je někde tam, tady jsou kopřivy. Ale bodlák je někde... Bodlák, jasný. Vemu ho radši víc. Jsme tady. Tak, mám to pořešený. Aspoň, že tak to jde. No, teďka už to neposledu přísám. Už se ho dokonce pamatuju na spaměť. Tak jdeme rychle na to. Chtělo by to lepší než takhle promítání, je to zdlouhavý, no, ale tak lepší něco než nic. Ne. Jasný, jasný. Takže voda a hodíme tam bodlák, ale potřebujeme tam 2 kousky. Já nevím, jestli to tam můžu hodit a když nedám přes hodiny, jestli to je to, že se to už vaří nebo nevaří, no ale tak. Tak zasni. Jo, dobrý, tak hodíme to tam. Dobrý, tak dámy a pánové, já se tady s váma kurva fix loučím u tohohle videa. Za každý like, odběr, nebo i takový ten koment, když tam se dáte, tak já na ně odpovím, budu rád, děkuju vám všem. A kdybyste chtěli, tak na dole v popisku videa je Instagaming, kde můžete si zakoupit hru levnějc, já z toho mám pár procent provizi. A děkuju vám moc za shlédnutí videa a kurva fix u dalšího videa, nazdar!